This is actually my second attempt on this video. I actually did the video yesterday, only to sleep on it and decide to delete dang near half of it out. Well, there's one part I left in, and you'll see that in a little bit. Yeah, I like to say it's the first time me doing this stuff, but it isn't. I've done lots of videos that way. Make a video, only to sleep on it, not like what I did, and do it over. But guys, I want to tell you something that was a change of events, but we got to go back. Actually, we better start off with a story. Well, first of all, my back is pulled. I overdid it again and blah, 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 blah. But well, I don't know if most of you guys know, but if you guys been following me for any years, I have mentioned a few times I used to play guitar. I don't know if you guys are newcomers. Yeah, I used to play guitar. I actually started playing guitar at age 11. My brother bought me my first guitar, gave me some chords, and the first song I learned was House of the Rising Sun. Let's walk around. I'm in my backyard. Let's walk around a little bit and talk. I actually started playing at age 11, and I stopped playing about 2009, right before I started doing YouTube. And the reason I stopped playing is because the one guitar I did have, I've had many guitars over the years, but the one guitar I did have, the neck got warped. Yeah. So I pretty much gave it all up. And 2010 is when I started YouTube. I didn't trade it off for it, no. It's just that I got tired of, I just kind of got, I don't know, I just put it down and never picked it back up. Of course, I didn't really have enough money to get a guitar at the time. So, I've been, from 2009 up until 6 months ago. Then lately, I've been thinking of something, guys. 6 months ago, it crossed my mind, maybe I should buy another guitar. Now, let me tell you about the days I played guitar. I never was super good. I never played for anybody else. I played for me. I used to like to take the chords, switch them around, and make my own music. And I will usually do this by myself. Of course, a lot of times, Angie wanted me to play guitar while she would go to sleep, yeah. Something about the way I would play guitar made her rest and sleep easy. That or I sucked so bad it put her to sleep. Now back in, I couldn't tell you what year it was. I think it was 91. I did play off and on with a band that will play in a nightclub down here. Maybe every other month I might play rhythm with them. I did it just to get practice, and plus it was kind of fun to play in the band. I was paid by beer that night, yeah. But it was nothing, it wasn't anything no more than that. It was different to play with him, and I played with other people over the years, yeah. Right before I quit playing guitar, me and my nephew John went through his church. I found this on I know, I'm changing the subject. Bird nest. It must have fell off that tree. I found it on my fence. But right before I quit playing guitar, my nephew John and I and some other people will go to nursing homes and places like that during Christmas time and play music for the people in the nursing homes. Yeah. But I was never really anything big. I want to be careful standing in this area because yesterday I mowed this backyard and I was right here and a swarm of bees came out of nowhere on me. But anyway, guys, so 6 months now I've been entertaining my thoughts, should I get another guitar? And every time I will come up with, yeah, maybe I can, always end up talking myself out of it 5 to 10 minutes later. What the heck you barking at? Okay, keep barking. Sometimes when I kneel down, it makes my back feel better. So, last week, I was walking and them thoughts came through my head again. Should I play guitar? Then I started asking myself a question. It's like, why did you ever play guitar, Mike? Guys, I play guitar. Can you see all these gnats flying around me? I play guitar to calm myself down. I play guitar to relax myself. And 90% of the time I played guitar was by myself, sometimes in the bathroom for the acoustics. But I did it for me, only for me. And I was like, you know what, I really should pick it up. But then again, today I'm 56 years old with arthritis in my fingers. Yeah, that's Stormy's leash. She's off of it now. And how good would I be today? And plus, let's be honest with ourselves. I only remember 3 chords now. Yeah, it seems like I forgot everything. So I still entertain myself with it. I was like, you know what? I do want another guitar. Now, let me tell you the change of the events. Oh, this gets good, guys. At least in my head, it's good. I don't know if I ever told you guys or not, but it's August, and I have an anniversary coming up, the 28th of this month. Angie and I will be married 29 years, the 28th of this month. And all the other years, we never really was able to get each other an anniversary gift. Just never able to do it. So the other day, when my daughter was having troubles with the car, real close to where Elizabeth works at, there is a guitar store. So when we went out there, I done told Angie I'm thinking about picking up the guitar again. And she says that's a great idea. I said, but I want to find an inexpensive guitar, something like a beginner guitar all over, because I can start brand new. And I want to check out the prices. And while we was killing time for her to get off work, we went and looked at the guitars. Didn't buy anything, just went and looked. And yeah, we left there. Then Angie says, Michael, I got to tell you something that is going to surprise you. We've been together, Angie and I have been together for 30 years. And yeah, we've been married 29, but we've been together for 30 years. She's like, in the 30 years, there's something I don't think I've ever told you. Yeah, we're going to head to the top side. We're getting ate up with gnats back there. But anyway, we picked Elizabeth up and was following Elizabeth home to make sure she didn't break down. And Angie tells me something I did not know. She says, before I met you, I actually was taught how to play piano, and I was able to play the piano, and I was taught by our preacher, Tim, his wife. And I was like, how come I never knew that? She says, Michael, didn't it seem a little strange that when you and I first started dating, that we had a piano in the house, and yet Mom and Dad never played? Yeah, they had an old piano that was out of tune. That's a story within a story, guys. If you ever want to hear a story about the piano, let me know down in the comments. That's a good story. And I was like, so you played, how good was you? She says, pretty much like you. I played for myself. It calmed my nerves. And I was like, holy. So you must have quit playing right before we started dating. She's like, yeah, pretty much right then. She says, when I started college, and that was right after we started dating, she started college, she says she just kind of gave up on it. I was like, I never knew that. All right, guys, we made it home. We done talked about the guitar. I was like, let's go ahead and go to sleep, and I will decide tomorrow morning if I want to buy a guitar or not. Now, yesterday when I did this video, I actually went on location to do it. Yeah, I didn't want to do it from my yard, but guess what? We're doing it from my yard today. I try not to. If the weather holds out, guys, I promise we'll get back to our adventures this weekend, regardless how my back feels. But anyway, we're going to the guitar store Sunday because we want to double check on Elizabeth's car while she was working. That was in my last video. And I came up with it. I was like, Angie, the guitar I'm looking at to buy is inexpensive. And they have keyboards there that are inexpensive. We can actually pull this off. With all the things we got going on for the rest of the summer. See, we still got electricians coming out tomorrow, by the way. And plumbers coming out because we got more work on the house. I said, we are able to pull this off if we get 2 inexpensive instruments. I said, for anniversary, how about you buy me the guitar and I'll buy you the keyboard? And she says, okay. I'm gonna bleep over and show you the guitar. This is the footage I did in my last video that I deleted. This is the footage I kept. So guys, let's bleep over and show you the guitar now. Now, I'm back. A lot of that footage, I did some extra footage in the bedroom. I don't like doing any videos from my bedroom. That's kind of like real personal. And I actually did get Angie's keyboard on there, but we're going to keep that out of the videos for at least this one, unless you guys really want to see it. But I bought a Fender, inexpensive. Her keyboard was inexpensive. I still got a tuned Fender. If I could, I know how to tune. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably use the keyboard to tune it. I do remember how to do that. At least I think I do. And guys, I'm just going to start playing guitar again. It's been too long, and it's time to pick the dang thing back up again. I'm 56 years of age. I don't know if my hands is going to kill me with the arthritis I got. I don't know if I will be able to remember anything I did before, but I don't care. Because pretty much whenever I got time, and it's what I call my dead time, throughout each day I have dead time of 40 minutes. And then later in that evening, I usually have dead time anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. And this is the time I don't have any editing, nothing planned. It's just me by myself. And usually when I'm doing that, I usually watch YouTube videos. So instead, I think I just pick up the guitar and play. And by the way, I don't know if I ever told you guys, I also, when I was learning to play guitar over them years, I kind of learned a little bit of how to play piano too. And just to let you all know, I pretty much forgot all that as well. Is that normal? I mean, people tell me, and I've spoke to people before. I was like, you know, I told them, I was like, I'm thinking about going back to start playing guitar again, right? And these are other people that play guitar as well. And I said to them, I said, but I forgot everything I learned. They say, no, it's like riding a bike. It'll all come back to you. Well, I'm hoping it does. Because right now, I remember 3 chords. I remember the G chord, the E chord, and the F chord. Oh, 4 chords. I remember the C chord. That's it. Guys, I'm here to tell you, when I play guitar, not only I knew most, dang near all the chords, I was even making up my own chords. And not to mention, I even had an electric guitar too. Now, I still have 3 of my guitars downstairs with warped necks, but I can't seem to bring myself to ever throw them away, you know. These are 3 guitars, and 2 of them has sentimental meanings to it. As a matter of fact, when I started dating Angie, I have basically brought her over one day to the house and get your dirty minds out of the gutter. And I played her a song I thought she would actually like, and I actually try to sing to it. I don't sing. I played her the song Angie by the Rolling Stones. Yes, I played her that song, and I'm thinking maybe in a way it might have been when she kind of fell more in love with me, I'm guessing, you know. But guys, I'm going to start playing guitar again. At least try. Will I ever do this on YouTube? Maybe in the future. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. I did play guitar one time. I got a confession. If you go back in 2011, I did a skit video. And I think Elizabeth was part of it. Back in 2011, I did pick up my electric guitar. I still have my amp. This before... well, the neck was still warped on it, but I was able to use it. I can't use it today, God no. But I picked up the electric guitar, and then for about maybe 5 seconds, I did a little bit of a riff. Back in 2011. I could go back and find that video, blah, 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 but I'm not going to. Alright guys, leave me comments down below. Do you play guitar? And if you do play guitar, did you ever stop for a period of time, like, what, 13 years I think I stopped, wasn't it? 13, 14, 15? and pick it up back in again, pick it up again. I don't know. The only thing that's got me worried about this, not learning how to play the guitar all over, is my arthritis in my hands. Sucks getting older. It does, man. It does. Alright, guys. I'm sure down the road I give updates on how I'm doing on the guitar. And you never know, maybe one day I might play something. I don't know. I don't really kind of want to do that, though. Reason? Because I like to play for me. Only me. I'm sure that makes sense. Okay, guys. That's the thing I want to tell you. My wife and I bought each other instruments. Something that we used to do years ago. That calms us down, releases stress. And we quit it for so many years. She quit hers longer than I did. And just now recently picking it up. Tonight is no later this evening is when I'm going to tune the guitar. At least try. Then I'm going to start strumming on it and see what we can do. Until next time, guys, come on. Let's get out of here. We'll see you in a couple days.